Uh, Namaste, Namaskar, good afternoon. Welcome to virtual class of grade 9. Dear students, listeners, and viewers, I am Dr. Chandeshwar Yadav again before you with English subject. Dear students, last day we studied, we started Unit 9 where we studied about suggestion, advice, and persuading. At the same time, last day we discussed about the letter that is written by Nima to her friends, and that Nima's letter to her friend, her brother, last day we talked, that is given in page number 13. And dear students, I hope you are with your book, with notebook, and with dot pen that even today we are going to talk further, and as we are reading the letter, as we have studied that how suggestion can be given, how advice can be given, and how English can be improved, how the listening is how reading a skill, listening a skill, and writing a skill of English language can be developed, can be improved. That all thing last day we studied. So dear student, I hope you have understood the letter. The letter, as last day we talked in detail, the letter is written by Nima, who is living in Chester, UK, to her friend, to her brother, whose name is Lakpa, who is living in somewhere Nepal. So dear student, even at the end of the letter, some exercises are given, and today we are going to talk about those exercises which are given in page number 13. In page number 13, that letter is given, and at the end of the letter some exercises are given here. So today we are going to talk those exercises. As the first exercise is given here, enrich your vocabulary. Enrich your vocabulary, that is the first exercise, where from the letter find the words which are similar in meaning to these words. Here some words are given, and we should find out the similar words of all these words from the letter. So dear students, even we have talked about many difficult words which are used in the letter. However, some words are given here, some phrases are given here, and we are trying to find out its meaning from the letter. So the first word as here given is aware. Aware is the first word that is given here, and we should find out its meaning. So finding out the similar meaning of aware from the letter, we can find in the first paragraph of the letter one word is used, that is conscious. So conscious is the similar word of aware from the letter we can find. Again, the next phrases is given here, that is act performed. Act performed, that is the second word phrase given here, and even we should find out its meaning, its similar word. So finding out similar words of this act performed, we can say performance. Performance is the similar word of act performed that is given in second paragraph. In the second paragraph of the letter, in the second line, you can see performance is there, that is the similar word of act performed. Dear student, even another word is also given here, that is interact. So interact is another word which similar word we should find out from the letter. So similar word of interact we can find, that is communication or communicate. Communicate is the similar word of interact even that is given in the letter. So in the same way, next word is there, next phrase is there, that is common language. And finding out the similar word of this common language, as I said you whenever we were reading the letter, as I said you that lingua franca is the common word of or the common phrase of the common language. So similar word or the phrase of common language is lingua franca. So this is the similar word. Again, other word is given here, that is qualities. And qualities, even this word we have talked, and finding out the similar word of qualities from the letter, then we can find attributes. Attributes is the similar word of qualities that is also used in the letter, and this attributes is given in the second last paragraph of the letter. In the second last paragraph of the letter, you can find this word is given there. And the final word given here to find out its similar meaning or similar word is companionship. Companionship is the final word given here to find out its similar word. So finding out the similar word of companionship, we can find fraternity, or fraternity is the what similar word of companionship that is also given in the second last paragraph of the letter. So dear student, in this way we can find out its similar words. So what I suggest you to remember these words, remember its meaning, because even in the examination sometime similar words are asked, sometime opposite words are asked. So if you have remembered them, then easily you can find the answer. So dear student, even exercise number 2 is here, and in exercise number 2 you can see read and match, or reading and matching, or matching type of exercise is given here. So this matching type of exercise, as here said, match the expression under column A with their correct continuation under B. So here on the one side A is given there, in the next side B is given there, and you should combine them on the basis of their continuation, or we should match them. So you can see in A number, so A number here, Nima advises. Nima advises, that is given in the A number, and we should find out its continuation from B. So finding out the continuation of Nima advises, it can be, or so it matches with 2 number from B side, so that it's become Nima advises Lakapa to use English while talking to friends and English teacher. So here A number matches with 2 number. A number that is given under a column that matches with 2 number that is given in B number. In the same way, second B number is there, Lakpa lives. So Lakpa lives is given in B number, and we should match it from B side. So matching this Lakpa lives, then it can match with 5 number. So B number can match with 5 number. That's why the answer become Lakpa lives somewhere in Nepal. Lakpa lives somewhere in Nepal become the right answer. In the same way, C number is also given here. So in C number, as here the English language, so English language is given in C number, and that matches with 4 number. So answer become the English language could help promote better relation in the world. English language could help better relation in the world. That become the answer, or C number matched with 4 number. So dear student, even D number is given here. You can see even on the screen, and even I hope you have your book, and in the book you can also see. So D number question is, some education related office is in Nepal, that is given in D number, and it matches with 3 number. So matching this with 3 number, the answer become, some education related offices in Nepal produce and distribute audio and visual materials for Nepalese students. So this become the answer of D number. And even at last E number is given, where using a dictionary of target language, using a dictionary of the target language that is given in E number, and it matches with 1 number, where it is said, or then answer become, using a dictionary of the target language could be an effective way to learn the language. So in this way, A number matched with what E number matched with 1 number, this is matching. So in this way dear student, we did this matching exercise, and even I suggest you to do practice at your home. Now again other exercise is given from the letter, and this another exercise is true or false. This is given in 3 number, and so here read the letter again. Read the letter again and decide whether the following sentences are true or false. Here you should find out whether the given statements or the sentences are true or false according to letter. So, dear student, you all have studied the letter, and I hope even you can do or you can find out whether the statements are true or false yourself. However, I'm talking here. So one number is here, or a number. Sister is advising as asked for her brother. Sister is advising as asked for by her brother. So, as this statement, this sentence says that sister is advising to her brother, and really, as you have studied in the letter, the sister is advising her brother how to develop, how to improve English language. That's why this A number is one of the true statement, true sentence. As B number is there, Lakpa is planning to visit Nima during Losar. Lakpa is planning to visit Nima during Losar. This is given in B number. And as we have studied in the letter in the first paragraph, Nima is saying, or sister is saying, that he is returning back to home or returning back to Nepal during the Losar. But here it is said Lakpa is planning to visit Nima during the Losar. That's why this statement is not true. This statement or this sentence is false one. So B number, false sentence. In the same way, C number is there. English language is the only international language. English language is the only international language that is given here. But in the letter, as you have studied, it is said English language is one of the international language. That is said in the letter. But here in C number, it is said in English language is the only international language. So English language is not only international language, some other are there, and even in the letter it is said English language is one of the international language. That's why this sentence, this statement is one of the false one. In the same way, D number is there. Dear student, try to understand. So Nima suggests her brother that he should never use his native language. D number, Nima suggests her brother that he should never use his native language. It means Nima, who is the sister, is suggesting her brother Lakpa not to use native language. So that is not said in the letter. That is not said in the letter. That's why D number is one of the false statement or false sentence. Now E number is there, and E number, communicating in the target language helps build up mastery over it. Communicating in the target language helps build up mastery over it. Or here says that if you communicate in the target language or the language that you want to learn, that you want to be one of the expert in that language, then you should communicate in that language. that can develop your skill, that is said here. So obviously, even in the letter, as you have studied, Nima is suggesting her brother Lakpa to use or to communicate in target language, either communicate with your friends, with your teachers, and if someone speak English, then you should communicate with them, that is said in the letter. And here same thing is what said, communicating in the target language helps build up mastery over it. That's why this statement, this E number is true statement. And now F number is here, where it is said love, fraternity, and respect for other are some of the qualities of humanity. So here says love, fraternity, as we have talked in the letter, and respect for other are some of the qualities of humanity. It means here human qualities are love, brotherhood, and respect. And even in the letter, that is said in the second last paragraph of the letter, that really these things are quality of human being. That's why, dear student, this F number sentence or statement or sentence is one of the true statement. In this way, even you can do it yourself. And as I have talked here, now some other exercises are also given here, and other exercises, read and answer. Read the letter once again and answer this question, or answer these question type of questions are given here, and even I hope you can do. However, I'm doing some exercises, some question here. So A number is where and when was this letter written? Two questions are asked here. Where and when was this letter written? So as we have studied in the letter, that this letter was written uh, the letter was written the river field, Chester, UK. So this is the place from where the letter was written. And in the same question, when this letter was written, that is also given here. So at the top of the letter, at the right hand side, date is already written there. So you can say that this letter was written on 21st April 2015. So that become answer of this A number. Even B number question is there. As suggested in the letter, what are some of the ways to improve English? Do you apply any of these ways personally? So, as here asked, what are some of the ways to improve English, or how can you improve your English? What are some ways, what are some criteria which can be helpful to develop or to improve English? That is the question. And as we have studied in the letter, that sister is suggesting to her brother different ways to improve English, as just some I'm talking here. So you can write that sister has suggested the what her brother to communicate in English with your teachers and friend. So this is the one way. Another is, why don't you buy a radio for yourself, or listening the radio in uh, target language program, that is the another ways. Even other so listening the radio or English program, even using dictionary. So these are the ways to improve English. That become the answer of this B number. Even do you apply any of the ways personally? So as he has said, do you apply these ways or not? So obviously I hope, dear student, you are applying all these ways, and surely and gradually your language is improving. So this is the B number. Again, a C number question is here, and in C number, according to Nima, what is an interesting way of learning English? So, what is an interesting way of learning English that is given here? So, even many more ways are given there, and among them, even in the third paragraph, as Nima has said, if I were you, I would talk to teacher about them too, or talking to teachers, talking to friends, that become interesting way of learning language. So that thing you can write in C number. Even D number is there. How does the writer feel about her own performance in the English language? So how does the writer feel about her own performance in the English language? That is the question. So as you have studied in the letter, the writer or the Nima has said that in the past even she was not good in English, but now she is one of the best one. She can speak English clearly. She can write English clearly. So even talking about her own performance in English, you can say the writer feel now smart, but in the past he was what she was not feeling good. And even E number is here. When will Nima come home, and what will she bring for her brother? So two questions are again attached here. The first question, when Nima will come home, and another, what will she bring? So as in the first paragraph of the letter you have studied that Nima has said that she will come home during the Losar, and in the last paragraph of the letter you have seen or you have studied, Nima says she will bring some audio material and some visual material uh, of English speaker or native speaker that you can write in a sentence. And the last question is here, which of the ways suggested by Nima do you prefer? Why do you think so? So, as we have studied, different ways are given by Nima in the letter. Among them, you are said or you are asked, so which one do you like? So even many more are given. Even you can say talking to friends and teacher that I like, and it can or it is interesting. Even you can say, even you can also say another answer that using target language dictionary is one of the interesting, even you can say. So many more ways are given, among them anyone you can say. So this is about the letter, and this is about the exercises of the letter that we uh, did today. Now here put into practice is given. Nima has advised her brother to do different things to help him improve his English language. Some people may like to learn your native language. Prepare a list of any 5 activities that will help them to learn your language better and read them out in the form of suggestion. So here you are said that even anyone who like to learn your own language, so how can you suggest him or her to improve your language to that person? Even here some clues are given. You may begin my native language is. So what is your native language, that you can write there. Suppose that your native language is Mathli, then you can say my native language is Mathli. Further says, if you want to learn it, you should fill in the gap is there. So you can say if you want to learn it, you should use what Mathli dictionary. You had better speak Mathli with your friends and teacher. In this way, you are said to write five activities only. And dear student, I hope you can write it, because many more activities, many more ways are even given in the letter. So dear student, I suggest you, I request you to do this exercise yourself, as I have said you. So dear student, even time is over. So and if you have any confusion about today's study, you can contact with me. My phone number is 9844072807. This is my phone number. Even you can contact with me at my email id. My email is chandeswaryadav15 at the rate of gmail.com. This is my email number. So dear student, thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.